Alright, welcome back for another one, Camping with Rick. Opted for a local campground this time. Old Rockwell, Iowa campground. It's nice, it's quiet, and there's all of like 4 people camped here tonight. I get back to the site. I got my oldest son with me tonight. He decided to come along. I gotta swing in and pay for the evening. You can see, not a real well used or overly used campground. We'll be on the other side, so I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, I just went down to pay, and I'm not a real computer guy. I hate doing stuff online, and I like to pay cash if I'm going to do something or go somewhere. And apparently, since my retirement, the campground here and all of the county campgrounds statewide, I just found out, have went to register and pay online. So I'm gonna go pick my kid up, and I guess we're gonna call it a night and go back home and cook out in the backyard. Oh God, I tell you what, folks, computers are just a pain in my backside. But it's still a nice little park, so if you don't mind doing that extra hassle going online, come and camp here. This is the south side of it. And this is where I did my last fishing video. That's the sledding hill for the winter. And this wild prairie grass they let grow. I'll pull in and tell my son, I think he was only half-hearted about coming out tonight anyway, so he might just really be okay with all this. Alright, I'm heading home. I guess in this online credit card world, which I don't really care for that much, I'm going to start looking for private property to camp on. Anyone knows of any in North Iowa? Let me know. Give me a comment. Otherwise, I'm going to go home and we'll have some supper, and then you can watch me try and figure out how to set up the kids' new tent. Because I'm going to do something tonight, so if nothing else, I'll figure the tent out with him. I'll catch you in a little bit. Camping didn't work out tonight. I can still have my supper and eat outside. Tonight I went with bacon wrapped steak, fried potatoes, and fried onions in them. As I've told my kids for years, got them a good cook. Give a shot at setting up that new tent after supper here. See how that goes for us. If I look good while I'm doing it, I'll post it. If not, well, maybe. But on that note, I'll get back to you in a little bit. I'm going to go finish eating. Alright, we got the Field and Forest Outfitters Clear Lake Dome Tent. 8 foot by 7 foot by 50 inches. If you can see that. As I've said, camping doesn't have to be expensive. You can do it for Little to nothing if you look for deals. I got this tent on clearance. I actually bought 2 of them. My youngest boy has a tent. My 2 older ones didn't, so now they're both got a tent. And we're going to try and set this up, and I'll turn this over to my handy-dandy cameraman, i.e. my oldest son. And if you want to see what you're... Alright. Don't sound so happy. My oldest is my cameraman, whether he likes it or not. And the directions are minimal, so I'm putting this up. Kind of looking at the picture. Doesn't actually look too bad. It came with 8 stakes, or I only see place for 4. So extra stakes are always a good sign. ports kind of went together easy. Oh, there's the pockets. It's been a while since I put a tent up. You gonna be able to do this on solo next time, Chris?
Yeah, sure.
Sound too confident, bud. If I can do it alone, you certainly can. I thought. Oh, there's where the other stakes go for the roof. Left the door open, huh? I'm not 100% sure how this goes, pal. Yes, and that clips on there. with on down to the rings for the tent post. There we go, tie down for the other 4 stakes. There it is, Chris. What do you think, buddy?
Yeah, looks good.
Tie downs and go around the supports. You're gonna sleep in here tonight, right?
Yeah, sure.
He won't. Yeah, let me see. Alright, you got 2 windows, pocket back here. Two pockets, put billfold and whatever in. Oh, we got a hole for camping at a campground with electricity, which I know I won't be doing anytime soon since I have to register online. So if you get one of these Field and Forest Clear Lake dome tents, they're really easy to set up. I'm not going to stake it down all the way. Wait till we actually go camping for that. But what'd it take me here? About 15 minutes to figure it out and set it up, Chris?
Somewhere around that, yeah.
And there's the outside of it. Not a bad little tent for $34. Windows on each side for cross ventilation. Back's covered. And one more pole. That's I'm trying to figure out where it goes. I think maybe that's what goes in there. There you go, cameraman. Hold on to that. I think I got that last pole figured out. Yep, by Joel, I think we have it. There's nothing to really hold that in place when I'm coming across or finding. have a pocket they slide through too, just like the other supports. This one doesn't seem to have one. It does not have a spot to slide in. The rain fly. That's a minor inconvenience, very usable tent. 34 bucks. You'll be alright in there, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Don't complain. And this little screen here, I'm not sure what quite that goes to. But we will figure it out on another day when we're out camping for real. Alright folks, that's been how to set that up. Again, camping doesn't have to be expensive, can be cheap. Everything I own I found on clearance, on sale, on whatever discount I could find. Just look for stuff, and as you go through camping sections, check it out, look for something, see something you want on sale, grab it. You see it on clearance, grab it. Closeout sales, they're great. You can get all kinds of camping stuff. Last one I went to was a closeout of a hardware store. Lots of cordage. Minimal camping supplies, but lots of cordage, lots of other items that you could use. So on that note, I will finish this one up. We'll call it a night, tear this down, and put it away until we actually get it out. So if you're watching, I appreciate it. Thank you. If you've subscribed, I appreciate it. Thank you. A couple of comments would be even great. I would appreciate them too. Folks, have a good night.